Yo, what up YouTube? Xan the Great 35 here. So I'm going to do another tutorial video. The first one I made was how to store your cards. This is going to be how to ship your cards the most cost-effective way and best way to protect them, I guess. So first off, put the cards in the proper size top loaders or magnetics or whatever. You don't want a thick card in a tiny top loader because then you can never get it out. And then always have top loaders and magnetics. Don't put cards in penny sleeves unless they're really cheap, and the buyer and the seller agree on it, you know. And then always, to be safe, put a team bag over it or some tape so the card doesn't fall out. But tape over a top loader isn't ideal because then the case is all destroyed and it just doesn't look good anymore. But a team bag, you can reuse them, very great. Get them for like $1 for 100 of them at a show or a shop. So, and then this isn't necessary, but it's recommended if you have any decoys lying around, just stick them in so the card isn't easy to bend or anything, so it's less likely to get damaged. Or, I mean, you can go to Staples or Office Max or something and just pick up some bubble wrap. It's real cheap and lasts you a while, so make sure you protect your cards well in the package. Second of all, I got a big box of bubble mailers here. You can see how big it is. I think it's about 500 bubble mailers in here initially. It's about half gone. But I got it on eBay for like $25 or $30. These are kind of the small ones. I kind of wish I got the bigger ones, but you can fit in a couple cards in here, magnetic or two. And it's got the, you don't have to lick it or anything, you just remove it and then glue it on. So they're pretty nice. I mean, if you want, I'll probably put a link down below. Or you could just go on eBay and look it up. And you can get lots of like 50 or 100. But I just kind of got this because it's clean, it's easy to use, and I almost never run out. But for those people who don't ship a lot, what I used to do is just take old packages and reuse them. So like here's a package from eBay. I only cut the top, and it's still usable. You just have to tape the top of it. And this is a package from a YouTuber a while back. I mean, still, what I usually do now is I peel off the delivery confirmation number. Kind of hard to do it with one hand, but peel it off, and then try to peel as much of this off as I can, or cross it out. And then that's just tape on the back. I don't know how that got there. Throw your cards in there and tape it up. Tape it up. But a lot of people, what they do is they go to the post office. They have to wait in line and pay for it. Shipping, and it's not effective. So if you have eBay, you've probably realized that it's cheaper to ship. So what I realized is, if you go on Google, type in PayPal ship now, like that, the first link will be ship now PayPal. So if you have PayPal, I highly recommend this feature. It's great. I have to log in. Hold on, real quick. Loading, yeah, so see, it has your address up in the corner here. Hopefully you didn't see that. And then the ship to, first name, last name, address, zip code, city, state, blah blah blah. You just fill that out to whoever you're shipping to. Service type, you pick first class mail, that's the cheapest. Package size, just do large envelope, or it doesn't really matter. And weight, what I figured out is the weight really doesn't matter. It just USPS and it's a package, and as long as it's not like a weird shape or anything, and just like a normal package, you can have like a 20-ounce package and it's still the same. So I just type in 1 ounce all the time, nothing happens. And then I go and print it out, and then I got a little sheet. I don't have one here, but you get like a shipping label, and it's the size of a full sheet. And then I know most of you don't have one, but this is a paper cutter. If you can see, it's pretty big, but you can cut it right there. Just put it on the table. You just like slide this thing, push on it, slide it over, and it cuts right through it. Again, if you have the money to spend, it's like $30-40 at Staples, and it's been very helpful because no more dealing with scissors or anything like that. And it's also very helpful for any school projects or business stuff. I don't know, just cutting paper in general, make it straight. Everything looks nicer. Yeah, so that's something I recommend getting if you have the money. Yeah, so I cut it into these just shapes to fit nicely onto packages. And this one is actually for 12-point cards. Shout out to you, man. He bought a pack of Topps Chrome and joined my group break. So yeah, I'm shipping out your cards now, I guess. So when you ship it through PayPal, it's $1.64 every single time. And then since it's already prepaid, you just put it in your mailbox and you never have to go to the post office. And your mailman just picks it up. It's really easy, it's cheap, and no more telling people. People don't have to be like, oh, shipping's like $4, add that onto it since I have to pay for shipping. You'd be like, no, it's $1.64, so I'm not going to pay extra for shipping. It's just $1. It shouldn't really be a big problem in the hobby. And then for big packages, what I've learned is people use like priority boxes or just huge boxes. It's not worth it. So first of all, there are bubble mailers that are huge. Like this is probably 11 by 14. Like you can see my laptop. Look how big this is. Like you can fit a lot of stuff into it. But again, cards might not be safely packaged or anything. So make sure you put bubble wrap and whatnot, even though it is a bubble mailer. And some people use priority flat rate boxes. I mean, that works. You just put in some peanuts like that. You just stick your cards in there. That works. And another good idea is, I know some of you have these corrugated storage boxes. I actually don't know what's in here. Oh, just some packs I busted open a while ago. Some Bowman. I don't know. But you just stick the cards in here, close it up, tape it up, and then put the shipping information on top. And that's usually pretty cheap. It's usually like $4 or $5 in shipping to ship a lot of cards. Like if you have to ship base or inserts or something, that's the best way to do it. Unless, of course, they fit into one of these like snap cases. So that's that. Also, it's always good to have some tape around. You can get one of these at Staples for like $3.29. Lasts you a long time. And then once you run out of tape there, you can pick up this just 2 extra rolls since you already have the thing itself. And this costs like $2. I have a lot of these lying around because I run through my tape pretty quickly. But that's that. And then Sharpie's always nice to have. Write a note to someone or a name. I wrote 12-point cards here. So that's kind of everything you need. So I'm just going to show you a quick demonstration. Hopefully my phone will stay flat. Or it won't, but here's a package. Brand new one I just got out of the box. There we go. Just put the cards in here. If they don't fit too well, I might have to use a different kind of envelope. Yeah, they're not fitting too well in there. So as I showed this eBay envelope, just gonna stick them in here. They're nicely packaged in there, protected. Grab a piece of the tape, and then I just tape the top of the bubble mailer. So as you can see, I just taped the top of it so it's all sealed and ready to go. And also another problem is mailmen sometimes might try to look inside to see what's in there. So if they see money or anything like that, make sure just give it a good squeeze. Make sure it's like sealed and that you can't really see what's inside. If you can, just put some more tape on it. You can never have too much tape. And then now, since you have to cover this side of the package up, you just stick this one on there. Grab some tape. Tape the top. And tape the bottom. And there you go. The package is all ready to go. I only taped the bottom and the top. I mean, you can tape the sides or the whole thing if you want to, but it's never really been a problem with me. And you covered up the one that was beneath it, so you just reuse the bubble mailer. Good for the environment and everything. But I mean, how much did it really cost me for all this? Probably the $1.64 for shipping. One piece of paper, that's probably a couple cents. The tape is probably a couple cents. I reused the bubble mailer. I mean, probably like $1.75 in total to package up a whole bubble mailer. But so I guess 12-point cards package is coming out. By the way, if you do the PayPal thing, delivery confirmation is automatically entered in. So the tracking number is right there. I mean, when you print it out, it's automatically in your PayPal, and you can go quickly check the tracking number and everything like that. So that's it for now. Let me know if you have any questions, but that's the way I found out is the best way to ship anything. It's cheap, it's cost effective, it's good for the environment. Just reuse bubble mailers, and hopefully this helps younger YouTubers or people who are just getting in the community. So that's it. Thanks for watching.